Hello and welcome back to our series on the heralds in Assassin's Creed. Let's get into it.
Cardinale Soderini has ordered a piazza be built before his palazzo in Ponten for the benefit of all Romans. Houses presently on the site are to be vacated by tenants immediately. Property owners can petition il Cardinale's notary for compensation.
Francesco Soderini was an Italian Roman Catholic cardinal and bishop born in Florence in 1453. Ordained in 1486, he's actually a brand new cardinal as of our playthrough. He was ordained by Pope Alexander VI in 1503, the current year. Congratulations. Anyway, apparently Soderini is taking it upon himself to celebrate his appointment by creating a piazza near his own palazzo. While a public square would be nice to have, the homeowners and renters nearby are likely of a different opinion. While I can't track down exactly where the cardinal lived, we are currently in the Ponten, the fifth rione of Rome, where his palazzo would be. In real life, Cardinal Soderini is known for holding over a dozen positions throughout his career, as well as a fall from grace in 1517 for being complicit in the plot of Cardinals Bandanello, Sauli, and Alfonso Petrucci against Leo X.
The Consiglio asks that whoever is using the Rione's buildings as a personal playground to please be careful of laundry lines and their supports. There have been many complaints of weekend post snapping, and God knows, white small clothes are the devil to get clean.
Another great reference to our escapades around the city of Rome. Apparently, we need to avoid using laundry lines, which I think we do anyway. Now, the comment here by the Herald is appropriate because we're talking about a very simple laundry process. People would bring their laundry to the local river and bring their washing bat or board, or even soak their laundry in lye to try and remove any stains caused by our apparent roaming.
Note that the old tannery has agreed a compensated departure and will relocate. The new site will be across the Tibere from Campo Marzio. The Consiglio Rionale blesses the tanner and wishes him much personal good fortune in future.
Now, why would a tannery be asked to relocate? Why, the smell, of course. Tanning, especially in more ancient times than this, was considered a noxious trade and often relegated to the outskirts of town and among the poor. Depending on the time period, the process required soaking the hide in water to soften and clean it, pounding the skin to remove flesh and fat, soaking the skin in urine, painting it with alkaline lime mixture, or allowing the skin to putrefy for several months and then dipping it in a salt solution, scraping the remaining hair off with a knife, baiting, aka softening the material by pounding feces into the skin or soaking the skin in animal brains. Once the hide was ready for the actual tanning process, it used vegetable tanning with cedar oil, alum, or tannin. The skin would then be stretched and lose moisture in place of the agent that it was in. So some group of citizens found that repulsive enough to request that this tannery was moved. And they acquiesced. Probably took a lot of money, but they did.
Bishop Cibo of Foligno has made it known a miracle is being celebrated and investigated in his see. Whilst attending to the Eucharist, as was witnessed by all faithful present, the marble Vergine Santa wept bread upon the blood.
Found him? Archbishop Luca Borsini Cibo, in 1503 just Bishop of Foligno, was a canon of the Vatican Basilica and personal confessor of Pope Innocent VIII. In 1483, Innocent granted him the privilege of adding Cibo to his family name. That same year, he was appointed Bishop of Foligno and held the diocese for 33 years, when he became titular diocese of Ephesus by Pope Adrian VI. Anyway, let's talk about Catholic miracles. Miracles are a long-standing and deeply rooted aspect of Catholic faith. Now, there are two obviously recognized ones by the Church and its followers, Christ's incarnation and resurrection. But let's talk about what are the requirements the Church looks at when they consider the lesser-known ones. Well, in order to qualify as a miracle, they need to be attributable to divine power, beyond the abilities of nature, beyond nature's order, seemingly extraordinary, and be perceptible by the senses. The aforementioned miracle isn't one that has actually been recognized by the church, but Foligno was home to Angela of Foligno, a saint in the church.
Beggars of gross weight, or those immovably disabled, are asked not to beg directly before the doors of the Chiese of Roma. A new regulation stipulates a minimum distance of 10 feet. A mass will be held tomorrow for the souls of the pilgrims trapped in the fire at San Cirillo.
Well, this is an interesting announcement. Apparently there has been a problem with those less fortunate begging and blocking the doors of the churches of Rome. Now it seems as though the herald is alluding to this being the reason why pilgrims were trapped inside a burning building. Couldn't find any proof of this, but yeah, this is a curious one, and I don't have much to say about it. And with that confusion, we will leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video, and check us back next time for more Assassin's Creed content.